you eat processed food? I ate a bag of chips a couple days ago. Doritos, zesty cheese. Some people are saying to eat fruits and vegetables, no processed food, and no meat, and water. Don't listen to these people. I mean, I'm going to tell you why. Because I have completely let go of control of my body. In other words, yes, I still have a personality, but I don't use my personality to tell my body what to do. Sometimes I advise my body, and whether it takes the advice or not. Sometimes I think other beings are forcing my body to do things. I don't appreciate that. However, for the most part, as far as we can tell, the body chooses what it wants. And the body chose a bag of chips, which is processed food. Lately, like in the not even past weeks, let's say the past 4 days, the body has decided not to eat meat. But in the past, it has gone through periods where it's been not eating meat. It hasn't eaten any eggs the past few days. And it doesn't eat eggs every day when it was, in the past, but, maybe 2 or 3 times a week it would eat eggs. It's drinking milk and coffee. So it drinks coffee. The coffee is decaffeinated. I don't know if that's the only kind that's in our house, and I don't buy the coffee. If we had regular, not decaf coffee or caffeinated coffee, I don't know. It's not an option. But in the past, when it was an option, it would drink both kinds of coffee. We have a lot of decaffeinated tea in the house. And it's just because the people that buy the food in our house generally drink decaf. I guess the point I want to make is rather than listening to other people, other than just for advice, not saying someone says never eat processed food, never drink alcohol, never smoke cigarettes. If you let go of your body, then it's the body's decision to do what it does. And it might annoy you if you're someone who feels like clean, healthy living is what you should be doing, Mr. Body or Mrs. Body. Okay, so I don't know what else to tell you other than that's my advice for you. Let go of control of your body. How do you do that? For me, it was a process. It was a process of at one time, what I did is I would muscle test to see what to buy at the grocery store. You understand muscle testing? If you don't understand muscle testing, well, you're going to have to do some research. I'm not going to keep explaining it. I've explained it in the past, but I'm trying to get this video done without going into all this detail. But I used to muscle test to see what to buy, and then I would muscle test at mealtime to see what we were going to eat. I don't muscle test much anymore, and generally speaking, I just let the body do what it wants to do. And it wanted to eat a bag of chips. The body doesn't tell me why it wants a bag of chips. So it's a bit of a mystery. Nevertheless, that's what it wanted. So we do encourage the body to drink a lot of water, and what exercise? This body decides when it wants to go for a walk. This body decides when it wants to get out of bed. This body decides when it wants to get on the couch and sit or lie down or get up or go to the bathroom. Sometimes it's unpleasant for us. That's my spirit guides and I, because we can feel the bladder sometimes being very full, and yet the body has not decided to get up and go for a pee. The body doesn't tell us why, and it's because the body is free to do what it wants to do. And we're sometimes free to, sometimes we say, hurry up, you need to pee really bad, and sometimes it'll ignore us, and sometimes it'll go. Sometimes one of the beings will shake the body to see if it just needs a little bit of a shake in order to do something, and sometimes the body reacts to that, and sometimes it ignores it. It's a different way of running your body. However, it is the advice that was given by spiritual teacher Matt Kahn, and I follow it really. Is there any, once in a blue moon, if we got to pee really bad, I think I give it a little nudge, like we got to go pee. But generally speaking, I don't tell the body what to do. And the other beings are more likely to give it a shake and let's do this or something. Or the other beings, well, you might call them the spirit guides. But I have told you a number of times about Matt Kahn's lecture about inner conflict, and I highly recommend you listen to it because it frees your body from being enslaved by your personality, which, you might think of as your mind. Matt Kahn, I think he calls it the mind. And letting the mind know that it's the body's decision to do what it wants to do, and you as a mind are, Matt Kahn says, learning how to be an angel. And it's not often easy for a mind to let go of control of the body because it's pretty much taught from a very early age that its job is to run the body. As I've said before, we're not taught in Western ways that your body mind is a conglomerate of different beings. We're taught it's like one thing: you. This is you. Your mind, your body, your bad breath. It's all you. And we have discovered that that is not correct. That is a wrong teaching. And pretty much everyone in the Western world is going by wrong teachings on this area. And I've mentioned before that, for example, in ancient Egypt, they said they had different names for different parts that are related to the body. So we have a lot of revising of our database of information because we were just taught wrong on many things. And in fact, even though I'm the one talking here, and you could consider me a mind, um, I don't tell the body when to push the stop button on this video. Stop the video. He didn't do it. And sometimes he goes to reach for it, and at the last minute, like he puts his finger up there next to the button, and then at the last minute, he jerks it away. Jerk it away. Jerk it away. Jerk it away. So we're going to put Matt Kahn's lecture down below in the comments section on YouTube. And unfortunately, on Instagram TV, I can give you the link, but it's not clickable. Maybe at some point in the future, they'll smarten up and give us clickable links. But you can go and use the URL to find the appropriate lecture.